All right, I think we're ready to get started here. Let's check on, I don't think we have a, let me just check on the mic really quick. Hey, Sarah or Alicia?
Yeah.
Where, is there a mic or we don't really need one, but
No,
I just want to make sure.
We can put one up if you want. It's underneath.
No, I won't turn it on. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. What we're here to discuss is the economic stimulus package that the city and council put together back in the last round of stimulus that we got, which was a couple of months ago, and now we're rolling it out. So we have very good news for businesses in Albuquerque. And it's basically that we're able to now deploy $7.5 million in grants for businesses as part of COVID recovery. And as a reminder, this is actually about the third wave of programs that we've done. The first one was an emergency grant to keep people from closing forever. We did that almost over a year ago when COVID first hit. Then we got a first round of stimulus, and we did about $10 million, and that's when you saw us out in parking lots handing checks out to cars because it was right in the middle of COVID. And so fortunately, with respect to funding that we've gotten from the federal government, we're able to now have a new round of funding. So what this is about is our recovery and economic growth package as we come out of the pandemic. And we've got grants that are available for $10,000 each, and applications open August 4th. So really what we want to share with businesses today is just look up the requirements, etc., and you can apply for them next week online. You can also call a couple of different places, but 311 is a good place to start for information on what's needed and where that application is and so forth. So with that, I want to also just mention that this is on top of course, the locally developed PPE that we handed out during the pandemic. It's on top of the funding that we did for rental assistance, which by the way is still available. There are tens of millions of dollars still available for rental assistance. And it also is on top of the free dining tents and the outdoor dining and the 100,000 hours of childcare that we provided for essential workers, and the $300 million that we put into construction jobs during the pandemic. So hopefully the pandemic continues to wane, and that means that this might be the last round of stimulus. So please take advantage of it. So with more on this, our Deputy Director of Economic Development, Damian Lara. Damian?
Thank you so much, Mayor. I appreciate that. Our priority has been and will continue to be to provide meaningful assistance to our existing small and local businesses. As the vaccine rates increase and more businesses are opening up, our work continues to aid in their recovery. Through our small business office, we're committed to providing innovative programming, resource navigation, funding, startup guidance, and entrepreneurial support. With Mayor Keller's leadership, we continue to create a more diversified and equitable economy that works for all. We're continuing to grow and retain local small businesses and create jobs. This new grant program really helps everyone, from our existing family-owned businesses that have been the backbone of a sustainable economy, to entrepreneurs who have started up businesses and created jobs during the pandemic. As Mayor Keller mentioned, we will distribute $7.5 million to small businesses. Our grant categories include local family-owned businesses, entrepreneurs and startups, public safety and development for hotels, for artists, creatives, and entertainment industry, as well as for youth and educational centers, and for businesses located on certain Main Street neighborhoods. Grants are available to all small businesses with 50 employees or less, and you can find more information at cabq.gov/recovery grants. As the mayor mentioned, applications will go live on Wednesday, August the 4th. I also want to mention that in addition to these grants, the Economic Development Department provides support for small business communities. We have readily available resources like the Job Training Albuquerque program, which provides high demand workforce skill training to qualifying businesses at absolutely no cost. Mayor Keller has also helped to bring the Minority Business Development Center within the offices of the city, which offers support for scaling up, helps its clients access to capital, identify and secure contracts, access new markets, receive training and capacity support. With these grants and the other resources we provide, we will accelerate our return and improve on the prosperity that Albuquerque had before the pandemic. We will continue to ensure an equitable recovery for all of our current and future Albuquerque residents. Thank you so much, Mayor, for the opportunity to work and help our local communities.
Thanks so much, Damian. And I think want to emphasize the categories that these are for. It's a much broader set of categories than were available historically. And because these are city sort of organized grants, the requirements are also much simpler. So I know we get a lot of feedback, hey, we don't need loans, we don't need all this paperwork, and I just want to emphasize these are very, very easy to get. And there's very, very few strings attached. It's truly just meant to be stimulus to get us through the recovery. So with that, we also want to mention Duran's. We're here at one of our awesome local businesses and restaurants. And so I do want to see if Mona Gaddis wants to share a few words. It's okay if not. Up to you. Okay, come on up.
Okay.
You might as well
Great.
tout your
Great.
restaurant.
Well, just thank you so much. We really appreciate all the support the community has given to our business. We really appreciate the city. The grants in the fall were so helpful. The outdoor eating restrictions as well that were lifted were really helpful for our business. So thank you, everybody. We really appreciate it.
Can you spell your first last name and tell us who you are, please?
My name is Mona Gaddis. I'm the owner of Duran Central Pharmacy and Remedy Coffee. M-O-N-A is the first name. G-H-A-T-T-A-S is the last name.
And
Gaddis.
Do you plan to, how important is these grants for you to be able to survive and keep Duran's open?
They're very important. We try to take advantage of all the grants that are available if we qualify, but it really helps us. It helps the community. It's very important to keep small businesses alive. Thank you.
Nice. Okay, I think there's some different questions on different things, but let's do this program first. So any questions on this program, Economic Development and Recovery?
And when's it going to go live for people to apply online? Do you have the date yet on that?
I do, thank you. August 4th.
Thank you. Sorry if I missed that.
Yeah, and we'll social media and send that out when the link is live too.
You guys have any questions?
All right, Alicia. Okay.
Can we ask other topics now?